This is a city that hosts more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the New York Giants and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Giants sideline, a look at their head coach. They signed down, but certainly not out yet. They sit at 2-4. Across the field, the head coach of the Buccaneers. This guy's coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Raymond James. A little burst so far. Thankfully for them, that nice return is not lost on the fumble, Brock. It skips out of bounds. They're going to still get to send the offense out. Here's the offense now to take over, and that's their quarterback to lead them out.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And his first pass falls incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Pass play now. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. The coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on second down. Tight end in motion left. And here's Cam Scannable on the ground. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. They'll go with a design keeper. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
It's not often you hear me say this, Kate, that a kicker can pick up his team, but he did right there. They started with great field position, and they would have come away with 0, a bit of disappointment. Instead, +3 on that scoreboard.
So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're brought out by former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, Irving. We will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's him on the quick hitter. He's tackled. I forget this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. We'll pass the 40. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down. From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it's going to be second down. Throwing again is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
First time this game they've looked to him. It's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Running for it, here's Irving. He's going to hold it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Romo adds the point after. The Buccaneers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. They steal it back on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted and they took the ball away to boot.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's good for a first down.
Mayfield now from the gun. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
John Parker Romo on for the field goal.
Up and good from Romo. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's probably top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brings up second.
He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. A throw, 3rd and long. To Johnson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Pick the running back in motion. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scannaboo. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Second down now. They need 7. They are throwing it again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a third down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Taking a chance to the end zone. They really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. Shoves him off. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to break him down. The Buccaneer offense back after another series. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Irvin here from the gun. Gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Tyler Rubin with the tackle. Mayfield urging his guys to the line. Running from the gun here. They sure gave us all a big back play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Picking tempo with some hurry-up offense. Well, indeed, go for this. It's Mayfield. This is Evans. Going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43. Once more, it's Mayfield. Able to get this down to the 36. It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. It's the Bucs who are in front here at Raymond James. 2nd and 3 now. Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. He gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the 1st. Again, this is Irving. And it is just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Mike McFadden on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Right back to Irving now. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. The Giants using their first time out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10. At the 11.
Looking inside the red zone. He brings it in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers throw their lead just before halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Troops away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the New York offense. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, trying to trim that lead. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's keeping it. Timeout called, so that's going to be the second for New York. That's the line. This is 2nd and 4. To the backfield and motion him out. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. All flag is down here. This might be a free play. He's out here in midfield and still going. This one belongs to the Buccaneers. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, but that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass is caught by Wanda Robinson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. Throwing now, another shotgun. Absolutely fires this one, right side. They take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. A very short kick here from the right hand. Carlson's kick is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
From his own end zone, here we go. Good work so far. He's got room. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports halftime. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Carlson all set down for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Take the hand off. Now it's Mayfield. Complete to the right side. And it crosses the sideline. A yard or 2 beyond. Looks like the 30. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
180.
From the gun, Mayfield. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Point it right. Hurry. Hey, alert 33. Regular.
Trying on 4th down. Here's Mayfield. Got his man. It's on him. Keeps himself upright. He's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down. It's down to 15. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Send a tight end in motion. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. To the races. Midfield. He's at midfield. To the 30. To the 15. He will go. Touchdown. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. It's good. They get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Running for a moment for the complete defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete. So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
The 40-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. Hits him on the outroute. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
The 45-yard line.
Mayfield set to pass. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Abdul Carter. And it's going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. That was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Baker. Hits it through the middle. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. He drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
This is Irving on 2nd. He's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. This one goes for 3 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Mayfield to throw. He's hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds a seam down the middle. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He'll come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield now with the play action. To a right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. This one's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Baker throwing again. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Romo's point after is good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he loses it on the hit. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like another one of the members of the return team was there, able to dive on it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They're throwing it. It takes it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Brought in. He's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Mayfield now from the gun to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Hey, come on back. 50. Run.
Looking to throw. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead off the turnover. Romo on to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. This will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
That's good. For a 1st down. 1st and goal.
Baker down from the gun. Pulled in by his back. Right. And that is the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Rashawn White touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for them, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Offensive line fast.
Giants first down. A gain of 13 yards.
They'll throw it here on first. Finds him over the middle. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right. Completed over the middle. The Buccaneers pick it up. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. They find those ball script culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it. And they've done it on back-to-back drives.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. That's a catch, Jalen McMillan. He's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers close to extending their unbeaten streak to 6-0. About set. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, a run for White. The first down, and he's still going. He's going to hold it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. It's a Rashawn White touchdown. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you to throw it. The surprise paid dividends.
Romo on to try the point after. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Romo adds the point after. And the Buccaneers make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Airing it out to start the it's out. Tracy lost it. And he mitigates the damage by falling, but still a loss on that play. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Now looking to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion left. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender. He looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
The 6-yard.
Setting up, 2nd and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Buccaneers continue piling it on here in the 4th. Mike Evans with the touchdown. The that one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff.
Romo to kick off.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants offense all set to get started. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Back to work after throwing the pick. He'll take this one off to his running back complete. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To throw here on first down. Up the left side finds Johnson. On the move past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it down from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. It's him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. Just tell them that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Signing steel with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop.